Hey everyone. Okay, today we got theory, time travel, theory of time, number 1 and 2. This is like my sixth theory of time travel, number 1 and 2. Okay, this is pretty much the if y'all can see, I start with a square, and then another square turned like a pyramid, and then I break that in half. Break both of them in half, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a quantum right there. And then you take it and half it, and then you get 1, 2, 3 sides on each side of each triangle. But in all, it equals 4. But we never thought about the point in the middle to make 5. So with the 9 spatial dimensions, as she said, well, we'll get to that later, as that woman said on that video. Well, okay, we start from here. So and then we put a square, and then another square, and then another square. It just spirals. It starts spiraling, kind of similar to this. Similar to this right here. Keeps spiraling and spiraling. There's no line. There's no line of time. There's no circle and then back again. Circle. It just keeps going on and on and on as a spiral. Kind of like orbit. As I drew here. And then it says, okay, well, it says, alpha beta. So we get that by the number 13, which it equals out to. That one square over the other square equals 1. And the 12 from all 4, and then the 3 sides and all 4 sides, times 4 times 3 equals 12. That 1 plus over, that completely makes it a shift of a 4 and 5, a 45-degree angle. That 45, that 1 over equals 13. And then 13 plus 2, I have 2 objects, 2 squares. 13 plus 13, 13 times 2, 13 plus 13 equals 26, which is alpha beta. Alpha beta, alpha beta, alpha beta, alpha beta, alpha beta, alphabet. There's 26 letters. Instead of a line pattern it's just a one-way trip. Instead of a one-way trip, instead of just a pattern of a line or a circle, it's never ending, like the infinity loop. Except this way, we got a spiral. So, and to get that is all based on 4s of the quantum, and then times 3 of the sides of the triangles, and then we completely get this time travel theory, and it's really like a time theory, but a time travel theory of, you can see right here, yeah, it's rotating either this way or this way. It's not like it's counterclockwise and clockwise. So cool thing is, that 13 that I got from the 1 over, and then you get 26 letters of the alphabet, and so on. So what's 4 times 6? 24. So we have a quantum flux of 6 right there. And then we got 6 shifts or something. I believe that we are in this plane of a 1, 2, 3, 4 quantum, and then you can put quantum and then the one in the middle, the square in the middle, the golden ratio. So you can take a square and completely the golden ratio. It's golden ratios when you get to it. You have a square. Well, first, let me give you another example. You start with the last letter of the alphabet. It's not the Y combinator, it's Z. Start with a Z. Now this is kind of like the hourglass, and then you want to exit like this. You exit. This is a scratchy diagram. Then you exit. Then you add the other triangles in to make 4, kind of like a pyramid. But think of it as just a square right now. Then you add the angles of each triangle. So you're adding the golden ratio completely from each triangle. What triangles? I see the triangles. Dun, 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 dun. It's very difficult. But and then all those equal to 0 in the end. Really. They equal 0. All the way. The A, the B, look up the calculation. And then the point in the middle, which is another square, equals 0 degrees, 0 gravity, 0 equals 0, 0 times 0, 0 plus 0, 0 divided by 0, 0 minus 0, 0, 0, 0. So 0 gravity, 0 degrees. You can call it whatever you want to. 0 degrees of what? Anything. So that's the golden ratio. I'm going to put that down there. Golden ratios use golden ratio. Use the golden ratio of 4s. Square Company. Hourglass. Z to hourglass to pyramid. I'm going to show this. And then 1, 2, 3. So there we go. Golden ratios, golden ratio of it equals 0. So it's all good. So it's just like a rocket. This is another cool thing. The prayer position, the past, the future, the present, and then we got a rocket. So yeah, I guess that's what it means. I'm just predicting theoretical bullshit that could be real, could not be real. I like theory. I like basing everything off theory because everything evolves, everything changes. Looking at the source, if you don't believe the words. Words mean the same thing as the other words that you look up in the thesaurus. I love thesauruses because you can see actually the definition as well. And the Oxford Dictionary is so cool. Anyway, bye.